Hello, Dimsdale. I'm Jet You Betcha with today's editorial, which technically makes it a Jetatorial. New York City, ranked the third most rat-infested U.S. city, is intensifying efforts to curb its rodent population. Mayor Eric Adams appointed Kathleen Karate as Rat Czar in 2023, launching initiatives like rat walks to educate residents. Councilmember Shauna Breaux introduced Bill 736, mandating rat contraceptives in areas with containerized trash. Previous mitigation efforts, including designated zones and waste control, have reduced rat sightings. The birth control pellets, managed by Wisdom Good Works, aim to curb reproduction without harming other wildlife. PETA supports the initiative as a humane alternative to poison. With a $3.5 million budget, officials stress that long-term success depends on public cooperation in waste management. A heartbreaking news. 2 children, ages 9 and 2, were found frozen to death in a Detroit casino parking garage after their family, living in a van, experienced vehicle failure overnight in freezing temperatures. The mother called for help when she discovered her son unresponsive, and both children were later pronounced dead at a hospital. 3 other children and 2 adults in the vehicle survived. Authorities believe the family had been homeless for months. Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan called for a review of homelessness services after learning the family had sought help in November but did not receive emergency assistance. The city had available shelter beds nearby, but is now evaluating outreach efforts to ensure families in need can access resources. In other updates, a small plane crashed in the woods of a Hampton, New Hampshire neighborhood on Tuesday morning while attempting to land at Hampton Airfield. The pilot, 65-year-old Dave Lennon, was the sole occupant and emerged unscathed. Lennon's 1946 Luscombe stalled about 50 feet above the ground, forcing a crash landing. He managed to keep the plane from flipping and climbed out on his own before emergency responders arrived. Surveillance footage captured the moment the aircraft fell from the sky, narrowly missing nearby homes. Lennon, an experienced pilot since age 18, expressed gratitude that no one else was harmed. "Flying is serious, one mistake, and this is what you get," he said. New Hampshire State Police and the FAA are investigating the crash. In another update, a 17-year-old suspect was arrested after a high-speed chase in Milwaukee led to a dramatic foot pursuit across Interstate 43. Police initially pursued a vehicle linked to an armed robbery, but the suspect crashed into a parked car and fled on foot. Video footage shows him darting through traffic before officers tackled him on an embankment. Authorities recovered a firearm from the teen, who now faces multiple charges, including fleeing and reckless endangerment. The pursuit, which began near Teutonia and Hampton Avenues, spanned about 3 miles before ending in his capture. Despite the danger, officers pursued the suspect through heavy traffic to ensure his arrest. From all of us here, stay classy, Dimsdale!